Okay, welcome to the second video of the session. I'm back from football and raring to go once again. So, as we did leave off, we were hunting down Keira, who was apparently gone to this tower on Fyke Isle after our little date. So we're going to go there and see what she's up to. But before we do, we are going to just explore this little area here, because we haven't been here before. We've been to Oreton, but we haven't been to the surrounding areas, and there's a couple of undiscovered locations which we can go to en route to Fyke Isle. There's this here, a couple of undiscovered locations here, one here, collection of buildings here, and we can catch the boat round. Starting with Wastrel Manor. Now Wastrel Manor could in fact be just this here, because it says the manor was located near here. It was known for its extravagant balls, which were attended by the cream of the local youth. Its owners abandoned it over a century ago, but soon afterwards it became a place of worship for the local community, which believes a deity dwells in the ruins. Well, we have spoken to said deity, which is, they call him All God, he's a Sylvan. So this could well be the manor that map marker is speaking about. But we'll just go to this signpost, double check if there's anything else of interest, and then we'll go on our lap of honour before we finally get back to Fyke Isle. Now we need Genatia petals. In fact, we need one more set of Genatia petals to craft ourselves a potion that we are just one petal short of. It's actually not a potion, is it? It's a... My mind has gone completely blank because I'm looking for the last petal here. Come on, roll up, Genatia petals. Where? Any more of you guys here? It's the Ogroid oil. We're one set of Genatia petals short of the Ogroid oil. Okay, so this is an Nilfgaardian camp.
Good, I tell you.
Things from my nose.
Oh, hello, fella. What on earth is he singing? Okay, so the Wastrel Manor is this area here. But we're now going to venture forth to here, because this appears to be some kind of a small settlement. We're going to find out what it is, but before we even do that, we're going to conduct some more readings. It's been a while since the last time we read a book, and the next book that we haven't read is called Do It Yourself. How many times have you cursed a tailor for sewing a shirt more crooked than that infamous home in Novigrad? How many times have you argued with a smith who proved unable to forge a simple horseshoe in a month? How many times will you steal food from your children's mouths because some armourer demands a Koviri fortune for a ho-hum helmet? Enough! Basta, I say, and so should you. Empowered by the tome you hold in your hands and a few simple tools, you shall be able to perform basic repairs all by yourself, and perhaps even create something from scratch. So show those extortioners from the crafting guilds who shall make the fool of whom. Roll up your sleeves and get to work. Care for your sword, soldier? A soldier can wear a dirty jerkin, rank footcloths and stained greaves. A soldier can walk around unshaven, can stink to high heaven or even have the mange. But his sword must always shine as if straight from the forge. For in a battle, neat clothing and an eye-pleasing appearance will not save anyone's life, but a sword will, as long as it's well cared for and the man at the dull end knows what he's doing. So how should you care for your blade? Simple. After every battle, wipe all the blood and guts off it, take an oil-soaked linen rag and give it a good rub down. If you're fighting in swamplands or in heavy rain, it's worth your while to coat the blade in beeswax. You should sharpen its edges regularly, using a good whetstone. It's important to take your time in doing this. Each movement should be steady and delicate, like you're stroking a virgin on your first night together. If your sword develops rust, it means you're slovenly and a lazy oaf. Take some sand in your hand at once and scour the blade till the stains disappear. Take heed, though, not to cut your fingers in the doing, for then you won't be any good to anyone. Alright. That'll do for now. Take heed, Geralt. Dage! And now to your petals. Oh, bog off. Stupid tutorial. So we can now craft Ogroid oil. Oil. To take down those pesky Ogroids. In the upcoming fights, if there are any today of course, I shall be trying to utilise some potions which I haven't used before. Namely, the Blizzard the Blizzard potion, which apparently improves our reflexes. So we're going to see what that does. Give it a bit of a test run. I reckon it's going to slow down time to simulate our heightened reflexes. Look at that, there's a guy fishing in the river there. Kinda cool. So what is this little village then? Morning, morning, hello.
Supposed to taste like beans.
Oh, look what we have just happened to stumble across here.
Let's not wait for me, Mum. I'll be back when
We have stumbled across
White one. What's your business?
the barber.
Know your ear?
This is Claywitch, and every signpost gives you a bit of information about the particular location that you're at, which is a very nice touch indeed. So every year at Bellatane, a great feast is held in Claywitch, accompanied by games, song, and dance. On that night, villagers from far and wide come to celebrate, with passing travellers welcome as well. Shortly before midnight, the youth in attendance race deep into the forest in search of a fernflower, and though no one here, or no one has yet found one, many have found their other halves, or at least a night of moonlight passion. Sounds like the kind of night Geralt will be highly interested in. So we've got the barber, which is the first time in this game that we have happened to stumble across a barber other than the one in the Zima Palace.
Not at all.
Do we really, really want Geralt to get a shave and a new hairstyle? I've grown quite accustomed to his beard. I quite like it. The unkempt look, the grizzled look. You know, he's a hardened man. A veteran warrior. He should have that kind of look. So there's nobody else here of note. No merchants or blacksmiths or armourers by the looks of it. In this... Oh! Did I speak too soon? There is a couple of grindstones. Can enhance our weapons. Is there an armourer's table? Well, people are content just to hum and sing tunes around here. Nothing of interest to me. Right. Let us see what we can do here at the barber's shop.
Me saviour, greetings to you. So, in for a shear?
And of course we saved him, so he's going to give us a discount, I think, on our first shave. Well, we actually just style the beard as well, not just shave it off, but maybe give it a bit of extra flair. Want to be clean shaven, like a full beard trimmed short, a bushy goatee and a short moustache, a friendly mutton chop, or a moustache and a soul patch. Do we get to try before we buy here? Well, stick with a full beard, but just make sure it's just nice, neat and tidy. That sounds like a good idea. Try that. How does it look? It's good. It's good. Much neater. Still with a full beard effect. I like that. Right, new haircut. Shaved except for a ponytail. Long and loose. Loose, not too long. Shave on the sides. Short on top. With a ponytail. The Elven Rebel cut. Long and loose, please. No ponytails. Just free-flowing hair to get in your eyes in the heart of battle. Oh, yeah. That'll do.
So long.
Ooh! If you've got hair works turned on, you might as well have a head of hair to go to show it off. Look at this. We can always come back for a change of styles when the mood takes us, but I like this look. But make sure you wash your hair with Pantene, my friend. We don't want it to become all matted now, do we? So that's Clay Witch. Let's move on to this particular area here and see what it's all about. Come on. Rangarin. Don't need blooming Rangarin.
Must be Honorton, village from the notice. Except it's awful quiet.
Wait a minute, wait a minute. Wait a second here. So this is potentially Honorton. Now we did have a quest in Honorton, and I think it was a Witcher contract, which was far, far above our level. So do we want to be in here right now? Yeah, probably not. But I can't help but be nosy.
Necrophages, great.
Yeah, they're too high a level. We're gonna have to come back here at a later time. Alright, we'll move on to this. We'll move on to this area. We'll do a lap. Bypass Honorton. Sure, plenty of you are probably screaming right now. You've got a horse, you know. I know. Just fancy a walk today. Bit of a jog. We're not going too far. I see monsters ahead. Abandoned site. These are just regular ghouls. And we've got a monster nest as well, so let's deal
Come on.
with what we need to deal with first. That is these critters. Damn it! Must be the hair getting in my eyes. Just got me caught a couple of times. Alright, where's this nest?
Ghoul nest. Ought to just destroy it.
Oh, damn you! Damn you to hell, ghoul! Down with you! Lovely. Now where's that nest? You probably have some loot and plunder to take from it. Then we can check out the merchant here in this newly liberated area. Just now been renamed Boatmaker's Hut.
Greetings.
Wouldn't mind a look at your stock.
He does buy weapons, so I will give him my cheap stuff. And what did I say about testing my new potions out here? Or potions that I haven't used before? Keep forgetting. Some of them might have come in useful in the preceding fight.
Farewell.
I'm going to meditate while I'm here. In fact, there we go. Alright, so we've explored that. This down here looks like it could potentially be a place of power, maybe. We'll go on the horse to get to here, and then once we've done that, swing by down here, and then to Fike Isle. Come on, Roach.
Doesn't matter where the grub's from, as long as the bowl's full.
Faster.
And we're off.
Run, Roach.
Who there? Oh, look, we got ourselves a customer.
Not about to buy anything from you.
Oh, afraid you're mistaken. If we're to let you pass, you gotta pay.
And if I don't?
Then you die.
See this medallion?
Gaffer! Gaffer! Shut it, Solbeck. Aye. Now I see it. We didn't mean no...
Recognize the guild?
Aye, Master. Forgive us for not remarking on it earlier. Please. Gaffer! Gaffer!
Now listen. Might pass through again someday. Don't know when. But when I do, I don't want to run into you. That clear?
As a summer's day, my lord. Godspeed you on your path.
Gaffer, Gaffer,
Was it now, Solbeck?
Gaffer, he's a witcher.
Solbeck.
What?
Got it.
Now, technically speaking, I should probably chop these guys down because they're going to kill somebody or rob somebody else more vulnerable. But I'll let them be. The idiots. think this might be...
Not so fast, Roach.
the undiscovered location that we seek. Person in distress. What level are these guys? Level 5. Easy pickings. Enhanced Hangman's Venom is required.
Come on, come closer.
Let's get out of here. I'm stuck in a bloody... Ah! Ah! Well, that was average at best. Didn't do too well. Got hit far too much. I did actually try to prepare my bombs and get a bomb on so that I could perhaps toss it when they were clumped together, but didn't quite come off. And again, I forgot to use my blooming reflexes potion. I will get it used before the end of this session, I'm telling you. Look at all this loot and plunder, though. I'll get to you in a minute, distressed person. There's loot and plunder in here, and I gotta take it, man. Oh, look at all these chests. We've probably got to find the key to the cage as well. Bingo, found it. Don't worry, distressed person, I am coming. I haven't forgotten about you. Just give me a moment. Come on. There we go. Empty bottle. Hardly worth all the fussing about. What's this here? Oh, chest. Nice. Loot, glorious loot. Calcium echo, that's quite a rare ingredient. Oh my god, how much stuff is in here, man? I think that might be everything. It's taken us a while just to get it all. Oh, no, I spoke too soon. A bag. And another bundle. Finally, this poor fella.
I've no gold. I've not, in fact. But you ever come to Claywich, I'll have a bloody barber reward for you. You watch, wait and see.
Who are you? Oh, the merchant. He is a merchant at Claywich, so if we are ever back in Claywich, we can claim a reward, or probably a discount. I am kind of intrigued though. I want to claim my reward now, but I'm going to go towards this area now. Find out what this is. And then I might go to Claywich to claim my reward before heading to Fyke Isle. Kind of a shame not to. I was thinking of calling my horse, but there's no point because Roach won't go across the water. I'm going to have to swim. This is Drudge. And what can we find at Drudge? What do we expect to see here? Does it have a signpost, this place? It appears to be abandoned. We've got a locked door here. This could well be an area that we come to later in time due to a quest or something. So there's a note on the wall here. So far, nothing of interest in this village. Uh-oh. Oh my god. Axe in the back.
Something under the floorboards. Maybe they're loose. Or I could just wedge one up.
Key required. Ah, there's a chest. Maybe there's a chest, a key on one of the bodies? Okay, that's gonna bug me now. Big time. It's gonna bug me big time. Well, I didn't notice a key, so... The once peaceful fisherman's settlement now stands almost completely empty. providing shelter for road-weary travellers. Besides that, not a soul is to be seen. Okay. Clay Witch. See if we can find that merchant. Meditate till morning.
Oh, Saviour's here.
Oh, 6 dwarven spirits.
Show me what you have in stock.
And a game of Gwent. Including Gwent cards. All for the Nilfgaardian Empire, unfortunately. Another Sinfred or Crinfred or whatever the hell he's called. Dragon Hunter. Yes! Tight bond, very useful. At some stage I will come back for all of these Nilfgaardian cards, because there's a lot of merchants in Velen that I've just not bought any of these and just passed them up, but there will be a time off camera when I decide that it's time to start getting them all, but just not yet. I'm still happy with my Northern Realms deck for now. Let's play.
Trade's good and all, but I'm hankering to play some cards. Gwent specifically.
See how good he is. Okay, so let's go to our ranged unit cards, get rid of Sabrina Gleviseg, and instead put in another Crinfred Reaver's Dragon Hunter, improving the chance of us getting more than one of them for the tight bond ability. So we've got one clear weather. We've got one of each weather cards. 2 decoys and a commander's horn. Yeah, I'm happy with that. And what hand do we draw? 2 blue stripes, commandos, a spy, villain Tretton Mirth as well. Very nice. Biting Frost, Impenetrable Fog. Yeah, I'm quite happy with that. I think we'll stick with this. He's playing Northern Realms also. He can pick an Impenetrable Fog. Okay. So if he can pick, got a lot of range, a lot of close quarters. Sorry. Boom, 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 boom. Boom, 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 boom. Dun, 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 dun. I was hoping to play a lot of my front line cards this round, and then use my Biting Frost in the next one, but he's playing a lot of Siege. I can't play Villain Tretton Mirth. Well, I could, but I could decoy him back. I might want to save that for a spy. Yeah, this isn't going too well, I don't think. Now I'm going to have to use my full test ability this round. He's playing a spy. That's good! That's good. We like that. Because I'm going to take that. Not yet though, I'll take it right at the end just in case he passes because of our extra strength. Right, I'm going to take the spy back. Right, okay, so he's got 10 points. He's ahead. Right, so what I'm going to do is I'm quite happy right now to use Villain Tretemirth is 10 points. So if I do that, it should take away one of his 5 points, should it not? Oh, both of them, of course, because it's an equal point. Wow, that's a big play. That's a big play. He's passed. That crippled him. That absolutely crippled him. In fact, I don't even have to play my biting foot. I can just play these guys now. Couldn't I, really? I can play these guys now. He's passed. Right, now pass. I get a card for winning the round, which is a medic, even better. I go first, right, okay. Let's save my medic right till the end. Ooh, he has a medic too, does he? And oh, he's using it to play a spy. Would you credit that? It's good for the goose. It's good for El Gandio. Oh, I don't have a spy in my deck, do I? I should have looked at my blooming deck before I did this. I've completely mucked it up. Completely mucked it up. I should have checked my deck first before playing that. Never mind. Well, I don't have any range, so I can use the fog. I hope he doesn't have a torrential rain card, because that might screw us up a bit. Other than the fact that we do have a clear weather, of course. So what am I talking about? And he's obviously got really weak cards left. Makes no difference, he's not going to win. A victory, but it felt a little bit scrappy. I think I made a couple of errors there, but, well, thankfully his deck wasn't strong enough to punish me. So we get 20 crowns, and of course, a card. Renault Ep Matson, who sounds to me very much like a Nilfgaardian card. He is. 5 points worth of Nilfgaardian card. Not bad. Well, it has to be said, did not expect to be playing a game of Gwent today, but it's always a pleasant surprise when I do. So, now it's time to go and meet this travelling merchant who's walking into town.
For our fair elders ruling wild, we just start.
Hello,
Greetings.
travelling merchant.
Wouldn't mind a look at your stock.
You don't see these all the time, so it's just good to check in with them if you do see them, just in case they're carrying something that you can nab and put to good use. But he doesn't have anything like that, so bye.
Farewell.
Farewell, buddy. And now we can finally get ourselves over to Fyke Isle, see what Keira's doing.
A light. Top floor of the tower. So, found what you were looking for?
Yes, thanks for asking. How are you feeling? Sleep well?
We could say that, but we don't want to admit it, I suppose. In fact, we'll just inquire about the notes instead.
What do you want with those papers?
Why, I aim to use them to continue important work that a man's tragic death put on hold. Alexander was studying the Catriona plague. I'll use his notes to produce medication, perhaps a cure, or at least a vaccine.
Strictly humanitarian motivations, is that it?
No, strictly selfish ones. The mighty would pay willingly for such a remedy. Can you imagine how much? Take Radovid, for instance. Why, he might even consider forgetting my past associations with the Lodge.
You're either incredibly gullible, or you're trying to play me again.
Whatever do you mean?
Radovid has one objective: to defeat Emir. Curing Catriona, stopping the plague, won't help him do that. So he'll either burn you at the stake with those notes among the kindling, or he'll make you use them to create a weapon.
Don't be ridiculous. Bacteria cannot be controlled.
Not yet. But it's possible in theory, isn't it?
In theory, it's just as possible for a Dachshund to impregnate a she-wolf. I don't have time to debate this, Geralt. I'm going to see Radovid whether you like it or not.
There's been some lines in this quest, isn't there? On the one before it. Oh, what do? We can outright try to stop her, believing that we have the handle on what Radovid will do, i.e. try to create a weapon of mass destruction. A biological weapon of mass destruction. We can let her go and do it anyway, or we can express our disgust at the fact that we were used. I think we're still kind of smarting a little bit about the fact that we've released a plague maiden upon the world. And if we were to let this happen as well, it'll be just too much. So we're going to try to stop her.
Keira, I won't let you do this. Thousands of lives in exchange for your amnesty might seem a fair price to you, not to me.
I'll not give you these notes. I'll not give you anything.
And,
Please, don't make me.
Shut up and draw your sword.
oh, damn. Really? Oh my god, we're fighting Keira. Oh! Well, this just turned a little bit sour. I hope we don't kill her. I didn't want to kill her. I just wanted to take the notes. Oh my god. What on earth have I done? Keira! Keira! This is not what I wanted to happen, Keira! Keira! Now would be a good time to try out, I mean it's a bit late because we almost killed her, but just try out this bloody potion before I forget again. Blizzard. Right, let's try it.
Let's end this.
Oh! Oh man. At least you won't blab to Yennefer.
Didn't have to end this way.
Holy... we just killed Keira. What on earth? How? This escalated, didn't it? Holy cow. It turned out that Keira had played the Witcher like a well-tuned harp, strumming all the right chords to keep him occupied while she stole the mage Alexander's notes from Fyke Isle. She was planning to use the notes as a bargaining chip while making a deal with Radovid. His plague research would be her ticket back to life without lice, ticks, and omnipresent filth. Keira was determined to get her way, but Geralt could not allow her to carry out her plans. Both refused to budge, leading to a fight in which Keira Metz lost her life. Wow. Was that the right choice? I don't know. Would Radovid had use her notes as a potential weapon? It's hard to say, but that's what Geralt thought, and he had to go with his feeling. I feel kind of sad, really. But as I just said, from a selfish standpoint, at least she's not alive to blab to Yennefer about our little night in the woods. And we'll finally get a concluding statement from Dandelion in his journal. What was it called? This is the trouble with this damn thing. An invitation from Keira. No. For the advancement of learning. Nothing about sorceresses should be taken at face value. Their faces, least of all. Those perfect, ever youthful visages have as little to do with nature as Hierarch Himmelfart has with charity. If anyone should have learned to think twice when dealing with them, it was Geralt, and yet still he accepted Keira's dinner invitation, thinking with his trousers rather than with his brain. During what Geralt naively thought to be innocent conversation between friends, Keira tricked him into revealing information about the mage Alexander's laboratory, and then, when he was least expecting it, sent him to sleep with a spell so he could not stop her from carrying out her nefarious plans. Yet Geralt did not allow Keira to triumph. He sensed she wanted Alexander's notes on the Catriona plague for her own immoral ends, and so stopped her from leaving Velen. This led to a fight during which Geralt was forced to take Keira's life. And so in this most unfortunate and disheartening way, their stormy relationship came to an end. Wow. What a conclusion. Oh well, if there's one thing to learn here, folks, it's do not try to trick Geralt by putting him to sleep after you've been on a date, because you'll end up dead. Goodbye, Keira. What short time we had spent with you in The Witcher 3 was surely fun. Really? Geralt is probably not in the best of moods right now. As much as he had to kill her, he probably didn't really want to. And there could be a little pang of regret about the whole affair. So he's not in the best of moods!
Come on.
I'll draw a close to the session here. On that mournful bombshell. And in the next session, we're going to have to ascertain what we're going to do. But when I have an idea, it's going to involve this quest. We're going to head across to this part of the world, complete the quest, check out a few undiscovered locations, and have a bit of a slower paced session. Just try to get a bit of recovery time, thinking time, after what we have just done. But before we do that, I noticed that we have a point to spend, so let's spend it on what I intended to spend it on last time, which was Active Shield. So we'll acquire that ability. So apparently we have an alternative sign mode. I don't know how this is going to work, but apparently we can cast either the original Quen, which is just the normal Quen, or we can cast the alternative Quen, which creates an active shield. Maintaining it drains stamina, and blocking attacks drains stamina, but any damage that we absorb restores our vitality. So it's one to only use really when your vitality is slipping. We will put this into here to get an extra sign intensity boost. We'll have a play with it in the next session. So join me then. See you soon.